you really want to look. This is a running back. That's Bell. Here's Hayward Bay. He's going to motion probably over here, or there's some funky play they got faking it to him.
To the end zone.
Caught! Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
2 plays, they take it the distance.
Look at James. Now, Smith-Schuster's going to wall off the safety, and James is right in front of him. He's down, but no one touches him, so he's going to get in the end zone. This is going to stand unless he gets touched.
No, he's in. He never got touched.
Sure. We'll try from this spot. Fourth down and 2. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Dez Bryant. They're going to mark him inside the 1. And a brilliant catch by number 88. That was up for grabs, and Dez Bryant went up and grabbed it.
Well, Sam Shields is in a great position to make a play, but he's 5'11". He goes up, but he's just not able to contend with the 6'2" Dez Bryant. You see how high he gets to go up and make a play. I haven't seen anybody go up and make plays on balls in the air the way that Dez Bryant has. Wow.
Isolated with Zachary Bowman. Blitz coming. They throw it up to Johnson. Into the corner. Touchdown, Calvin Johnson! Unbelievable throw by Hill and a miraculous catch. Leaping high over Bowman by Calvin Johnson. And the Lions, who had 1, are they saying, wait a minute, are now they overruling and saying he did not get it in bounds? The officials gathered down in the corner after the initial indication of touchdown.
The ruling on the field is that the runner did not complete the catch during the process of the catch. It is an incomplete pass. It will be 3rd down, Detroit.
We talked about this with the officials before the game today. The process is the key word.
And you've got to continue through the play.
We will now review the previous play.
And for those of you that want to know, when the ball comes down here and touches the ground, he has to then maintain possession of the ball through the completion of the entire process.
As we look at it here, is this a second act? Is that we talk about control, and now if a receiver lunges for the end zone or shows the second act, is that a second?
Line up Hernandez in the backfield again, 2nd down and 3. Brady back to the end zone, and did he put it in? Gronkowski says yes, and the official agrees. Touchdown, New England. Wondering how did he catch that?
Really good read by Tom Brady. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it short. The defense was up and reacting. Well, it's going to be a challenge. Well, since it's a score, it'll be looked at, Jim. The nose of that football did hit the ground.
Look at the big tight end laying out for that one.
Really good blocker. After review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown. Well, did Gene's territory, what he did when he looked at review, he said that...
Six, they're all to the right. Takes the lone receiver to the left. The Packers playing at the goal line. As Wilson scrambles to keep it alive. The game's final play is a Wilson lob to the end zone, which is fought for by Tate with Jennings simultaneous. Who has it? Who they give it to? Touchdown! One guy goes up, touchdown. The other said no time. Has to be looked at because it's a score. Still have an official down there in the pile looking.
This Russell Wilson biggest play is under review.
You can't go to replay to determine who caught the ball. So that call has to be made on the field. You see the one guy go up touchdown and the other go timeout like it's a pick.
How does M.D. Jennings not get credit for the interception? I have no idea.
This is deciding who wins the game on this
After
call.
further review, the call on the field stands. Touchdown. Game is over.
Seahawks win in the most bizarre finish you'll ever see.
To move the sticks, okay, clock is running. Matt Ryan's had 7 game-winning drives so far this season. And this was one of the plays of the game and maybe the most controversial call of the playoffs. Harry Douglas ruling on the field a catch, and the replay, fellas?
You know what? It looks like the ball moves a bit, but they said his hand and
They rush 3 again. Quick hitter, intercepted by Polamalu, and then he fumbled and recovered his own fumble. Polamalu makes the big play again for Pittsburgh.
Boy, 3 men in the rush, 8 guys dropping back. And Troy Polamalu. Now, I know everybody in Indianapolis wants to know, did he have possession when you saw the ball come loose like that at the end?
He appeared to make a football move, and then it just fell out of his hands.
Well, he got back up and started to run. You're right, Dick. There it is right there. He hits the ground. Oh, clearly he makes a football move. He rolls over a couple times holding the ball.
Polamalu heading west.
Much more of a definitive look than that. The ball firmly in his grasp.
There's
right there, his left knee boots it out of his own arm. And on the field, it was called an interception. You know, if while rolling over, that ball would have been loose at all, automatically we would say, no, he didn't catch it.
After reviewing the play, the defender caught the ball, lost it prior to getting his knee off the ground. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass.
Wow. Whoa. Well, there's the guy who has the only opinion that matters. There's the guy who has the only opinion. So Pete Morelli telling us he's basing it on the fact that the right knee of Troy Polamalu is still on the ground when the ball comes out. Right there. Wow,
that's interesting, isn't it?
Well, it's his opinion. And it, again, that's...
The Bucs answered with a drive of their own, only to see it halted by our number 5 controversial call.
Bert Emanuel made a crouching catch. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like they might be reviewing something.
When the initial movement came to review the play, it was a bit mysterious. People were wondering what they were reviewing.
What are they challenging?
I didn't sense anything good was going to happen because I couldn't figure out why they were going to replay the play.
We were on the sideline, we'd call timeout, and we're discussing our third down play, and Bill Carollo came over to me and he just said, we're moving the ball back.
After reviewing the play, the last play, it was determined that the pass was incomplete.
And I said, for what reason? And he said the ball hit the ground. But when I saw the play a little later on, that is not how I would have described it.
Apparently the rule was such where if the ground does come into play during a catch, it's no catch.
2 plays later, Tampa's season